What's going on, guys? So today we're trying to get some pictures with the Z because Haley got a new camera and she wants to try out photography. So I temporarily put on the wide body kit and the side skirts. By the way, the smoke did kind of stop, so it's not really smoking bad anymore, but whenever I do accelerate it does smoke, but I'm hoping that that's just leftover from what happened before. But yeah, so I don't know if we're meeting up with anybody or not to take these pictures, but you excited? Where's your camera at?
Car.
Show me it. Show them your camera. She went and spent a ton of money, like $18,000 on this thing. No, I'm just kidding, guys. Ooh, nice. You good on Photoshop? Because it needs a lot of Photoshop. I want you to make those red. Okay? But alright guys, so we're gonna go head to a spot right down the road and see about taking. Alright guys, so we just pulled up to the spot to take pictures. Haley's doing her thing. I don't know why she's on that side, but that's the ugly side. But yeah, she's taking pictures of the whip. So basically, I've been thinking, yeah, we're out of school, by the way. It's a school close to my house. The car's still smoking like crazy. It runs a lot better than it did before, but I think I'm just gonna go to AutoZone after this, pick up some spark plugs. I probably need to do them anyways, some oil, new oil filter, and yeah, see if I can get this thing running right, clean up the bottom to see if there's any oil, and hopefully the valve covers aren't leaking, because if they are leaking, then the ones I just put in, then I have to do it again, and I don't really want to, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Hopefully it's not the turbos, but I doubt they would just like be good and then go bad like just all of a sudden, but it's possible. And if that's the case, then I don't know, it's gonna be, I'm definitely not getting turbos anytime soon. The only thing that I could possibly do is get them rebuilt. A buddy of mine said he could rebuild them for, I think he said like $450. So I don't know, we'll see guys. I kind of wanted to upgrade, but it's kind of too soon. I just dropped all that money on those injectors. It's not like I want to go drop another $2,000 or $3,000 on turbos. So just cross your fingers that that's not it, but we're gonna take some more pictures and then run to AutoZone. I'm pretty sure the problem was these PCV hoses right here. I don't know if you guys can see them, like the ventilation hoses off the intake valve cover. And basically I had them backwards. Shout out to everyone that helped me off Instagram and everything to figure out that they were backwards. I thought that the Z1 logo went up here, but it actually goes down there on both of them. So yeah, I was stupid, had them the wrong way, which normally you wouldn't ever mess that up, but since I had the plenum on, I was just kind of trying to force them in like with everything on, so that's probably why I messed it up. But luckily I got it all good. So fingers crossed it should stop smoking soon. I did drive it the other day and it wasn't smoking as bad, but it still was smoking. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and change the spark plugs and do an oil change and see if that helps anything. And then probably work on some Bondo work. Also, I need a new fender. So if anyone has a fender, let me know in the comments. We're trying to make this fit because there's a little gap. And I hope it'll focus. By pulling it and we actually ripped it. It probably could be saved, but might as well just get a new fender because this one was already messed up here and then it has a bunch of dings, if you can't tell, in the top. So yeah, the rip part kind of made me mad a lot. But this also, it was hit here I think before, because this doesn't really line up, as you guys can see. So yeah, and then yeah, probably work on the bumper, try to get it right. That's why I got it back there. And yeah, see what we can do today. So I just drained the oil and it doesn't look too bad, but now I'm gonna finish up on these spark plugs and while the oil is draining, and then change the oil. Alright guys, so I got the oil done, all the spark plugs installed, I dropped it to the floor, and now we're gonna start it and see if it runs good. Doesn't sound bad. Not too much smoke, but there is some. But I'm really hoping that that's residual because I haven't really ran the car that much. But yeah, sounds better though. It was always running good though, to be honest. It never really ran bad. You guys can see the smoke. But I think it's just gotta run, hopefully. So I'm gonna let it run, see how it goes. What's going on guys? Good morning, good afternoon, whatever time it is for you. For us, it is in the AM, and I'm actually kind of proud of us because usually we don't wake up in the AM, usually we wake up in the PM. So we're gonna go get some Dunkin' and then probably work on sanding the Z some. I'm gonna try to finish the bumper today, and I might end up going to Matthew's shop and looking at some oil leaks I have going on. I don't know exactly what's going on, but I do know I'm going to get some coffee because I'm gonna need it today. Listen, chill.
Iced coffee.
I know I said it wrong.
Not
but look at this. We got a dope Subi in front. Ooh, got a E30.
Oh my gosh, dude.
And Haley's paying. Fat bet. All right, guys. So got the coffee. Got the bumper set up. Now it's time to stand. Let's see how this goes. I don't know. I'm gonna try to make this thing look good, hopefully. This coffee's good though. I love coffee. But I don't know. It's like a coffee and cars thing, because I usually don't get coffee if I'm not working on cars, but if I'm working on my car in the morning at least, I'm definitely going to grab a coffee. Like, I don't know, let me know in the comments if you drink coffee right before you work on your car. I'm just curious. Alright guys, so I just sanded down the bumper. Still needs a little bit more work, and I did some of the side skirts, but I wanted to take a minute and go drive my Z because I was hoping after I did the oil change and the spark plugs that it wouldn't smoke, but it's still smoking a lot. I have no idea why, but whenever I come over here, you can't see it now, but basically the turbo's right there, and it starts, I see smoke coming from there. So I'm not sure if oil is like leaking onto the turbo or if the turbo is leaking oil, which it probably is. But what I think I'm gonna have to do now is something I definitely don't want to do, and that's re-pull everything off again. Literally again. Like I just did this like a week ago. But basically pull everything off again and investigate more. See if maybe I pinched the gasket on the valve cover or something like that. Hopefully not. But since I'm doing this again, so I gotta basically pull all this stuff off again. I'm trying to decide, I might, since I'm doing this, go ahead and do the PCV system because I did the front two hoses, but I didn't do any of the other ones, so maybe that's causing the oil smoke. So I'm gonna change that. And then, I don't know, I'm kind of debating on if I pull that out, I kind of want to see if there's like a lot of shaft play in the turbos, so I might have to see, I might see if I can get all the way down close enough to actually see, and if there is, then maybe try and take them out with the motor in. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but I might try, and then have to probably just find some stock turbos for now, or get these ones rebuilt. I'm not sure which way I want to go. But yeah, I'm not too happy right now. It kind of sucks, just like one thing after another, but you know, it is what it is. I want this car to be running good, so. Oh, and also my oil pressure is like really high too, so I'm not really liking that either. So yeah, pretty much how my day is going. Not too good, but it is what it is.